The compact disc delivers crisp, high-fidelity audio in a portable form factor with a 16-bit signal and a staggering 74 minutes of playtime. It's the sound of the future.
This is Mixtape, a narrative-driven coming-of-age game. This game is pretty unique, but it's got some similarities to Lost Records, Firewatch, or What Remains of Edith Finch. It's that kind of game, like a small indie game. The game itself was absolutely fantastic. It's got like this feel-good vibe all the way through. But the Platinum was not the most fun thing to get. It's got 27 trophies and most are pretty easy, but some require you to not mess up at certain sections, which can be really frustrating. It took me only 6 hours to get it, but it can obviously be done quicker if you're a skilled gamer. But I had some trouble with repeating some of these sections. But we're not gonna waste any more time. Let's grab this Platinum. So this game's story is told in flashbacks, memories, and just going through the present day and stuff. Basically, all we need to know going forward is that this story is about Stacey, Slater, and Cassandra, and they're going to be graduating from high school.
Oh shit, we're going.
So, starting chapter 1, we're going to be skating down this hill and we'll be getting a trophy almost immediately. All we need to do is jump a car to snag Thrashed. And then all we need to do is finish up the rest of this ride and keep going all the way until we eventually make it to Stacey's house, where we're going to be looking to start our next trophies. So this next trophy we won't get until near the end of the game, but basically we just need to interact with everything inside of each of the main characters' houses, which really isn't too hard since they all have this like interactable white dot so we can see what's interactable or not. So we're going to make sure to collect all of this stuff as we go through the game. So now we're going to get our next trophy here. So we're going to interact with this mixtape to progress the story. And we're going to get a very weird kissing scene here. It's really odd. But basically for the trophy, we just need to sit here and swirl these tongues for a full minute.
What the fuck is this?
And doing that will give us French Connection. We can then skip the next chapter as there's no trophies, just some headbanging, but the chapter after that is going to be important for a trophy. We're going to be escaping the cops in a shopping cart, and the goal here is to not crash into anything. This one was one of the easier ones since it's pretty open and easy to control, and getting through this chapter unscathed will give us the trophy Smooth Shopper. Now skipping over the next chapter and heading right into the one after it, we're going to be making some slushies here and obtaining another trophy. So for this one, we just need to make a slushie a specific way. We're going to add some Blue Crush first, followed by bubblegum. Next is lime, and finally we're going to add some orange. The proportions don't matter, we just got to make one containing those flavors, and we'll get the trophy Grudge Metal Alchemist. Next, we're going to skip through a few chapters because there aren't any trophies, but they are kind of fun, especially this one that reminds me of that one commercial. But after those, that's going to be all of the memories in Stacey's house, so we'll get Goodbye, Stacey's room. Next, we're going to be skating to Cassandra's house, and on the way, we're going to want to hit all 10 of these traffic cones. This isn't too bad, since if you miss one, you can purposely crash to rewind time a bit and then grab it afterwards. So after that's done, we're going to get the trophy Cone Island, baby. Also on the way there, we're going to get another flashback chapter, and this trophy is going to be very easy here. We just got to chuck this rock through this tire on the right to pop Skim Gordon. Now at Cassandra's house, we want to interact with everything here, of course, and after that, we're going to get right into the first chapter here. This was one of the harder trophies to obtain, so here we're going to be hitting some softballs, and then when we switch over to Cassandra, she's going to be only hitting home runs. There we go.
Holy shit.
And for this trophy, we need to not miss a single pitch. It was really hard because of the timing, but eventually we will end up picking up this trophy.
God damn it. Dude, you're out of your fucking mind with this first one. Out of your mind.
Fuck, this first
Airball.
down the middle pitch.
Oh my fuck. You better swing. You better
Swing! Fuck! Fuck!
Here we go.
Let's go! Up next in the chapter after that, we're going to be toilet papering a house. The goal here is to just throw 50 rolls of TP on this house, and that's going to pop the trophy triple play. And then in the chapter after that, we're going to get the best song in the game, in my opinion. But besides that, we'll get another trophy during this section.
Hello, darling, it's good to hear you.
So when we reach these like pig parade balloons, we just want to make sure to fly into 3 of them, and these are going to be pretty much the only ones we can hit. And after we hit all of these, the trophy's going to pop at the end of the chapter, and it's going to be, it's the pigs, darling. We're then going to skip over a chapter, and then to progress the story, we're going to have to put together this camera. For a trophy, we need to do it within 15 seconds. Not hard at all. Just flip it and open the back, and then the batteries can go in by themselves pretty much. Then we'll close it. Done. Gives us a trophy. Instructions not required. And then in the next chapter, we're going to be taking pictures with this camera, and we're going to need to take 50 photos for a trophy. And once that's done, we're going to get the trophy, Don't Move. Now after that, we're going to be interrupted by Cassandra's dad, who grounds her, and then we're going to get the trophy matching the drapes for completing all of the memories in Cassandra's house. The next chapter here, we're going to be skating to Slater's house, and we have this ability to blow up stuff. And for a trophy, we need to blow up everything that we can in this section, and that's going to grant the trophy Appetite for Destruction. Before reaching Slater's house, we will stop at the shack, and here there's going to be some more stuff to interact with, so make sure to get all of these. And then we're going to have 4 mini games here. The first one is just painting this door, and for a trophy, we just need to paint this completely within 30 seconds to pop. Paint it black if you want. You know, you can really go to town on this door, but here's my beautiful striped door. But next, we are going to have to carry this sofa to the correct spot, also in 30 seconds. Not too bad, just make sure to take the top path here, and once we get there in 30 seconds, we're gonna get the trophy so fucking fast. And after that one, we're gonna be in this little circle, and we gotta clear out all of these leaves, and we gotta clear out the full circle within 45 seconds to pop leaves that are green. And lastly, we need to shoot all of these cans and bottles with a slingshot, again within 30 seconds. Once we do that, we're gonna get the trophy from the hip. After beating all of those, we're going to see that Cassandra snuck out, but she also brought Jenny, who Stacey hates, so Cassandra and Stacey kind of fight here. Cassandra goes drinking with Jenny, and then Stacey's going to go with Slater to his house. Now this is the last place to interact with stuff, so after interacting with everything we could in the game, we're going to get the trophy from front to back. Now we'll skip a chapter, and then when we get to this section where Slater is like fucking hammered, we're gonna get 2 trophies in this video store. So for the first one, we just wanna walk into the walls with the VHS tapes on them, and the goal is to knock over 200 of these VHS tapes off these shelves for the trophy Tape Head Graveyard. And then another trophy is for finding all these cardboard cutouts and knocking them over, which will give us Doppelbanger. Now at Slater's house, Cassandra's dad will come here because he got word that a party is going to happen later, and he wants to bust it because it's a bunch of underage kids drinking. Stacey hears this and decides to go rescue Cassandra before her dad gets there. We're going to snag the trophy 8-Minute Odyssey automatically for completing all of the memories in Slater's house, and then we're going to run over to Cassandra, which will bring us to our next trophy. So in this section, this one was extremely buggy, I think, or it had to be done a specific way. Basically, the goal is to not miss a single jump or slide as we try to reach Cassandra. So I'm just going to show you some important spots where things need to be done specifically. So this fence right here after the tree house, you're going to want to spam jump. That way she goes over it instead of crashing through the thing. Next, you're going to be on this porch, and you want to make sure to jump off instead of letting the game like do it for you because you take too long. Next will be this yellow car in the driveway, and for this one we want to jump over it instead of again letting the game do it for us by sliding over. And the same thing here with the buses, jump yourself instead of letting the game do it for you. And for this last part, you just want to slide immediately after coming off the conveyor belt to make it under the gate. And then after doing that whole section without failing, we're gonna get the trophy. We'll take a look at you. Now here, Stacey is going to catch up in time and then take the blame for Cassandra, and then after that, we're going to escape the dad. Here, we'll also get greeted by Camille Cole, who's like this popular girl at their school, whatever, and they ask these 3 if they know a spot to a party, and well, this brings us to the next section where we drive into the actual party spot. This section is one of the coolest in the game. The fireworks and the music, the vibes, it's all so cool, but it has the worst fucking trophy in the entire game. The goal is to trigger every firework in this scene. It's not too bad until you get to the end and there's just way too many to even count. So the game tells you to use the triggers to, activate these fireworks, but no. Those don't work quick enough, and sometimes they just don't even register. I did also try using the square button, but that was still way too slow. So then I came up with a solution to plug in my keyboard, and it still was a struggle, but eventually I did get it.
Please. Oh my god, no, please. Fuck. Please give it to me, bro. Yes! Oh my god.
So boom, we got that. Now for the last trophy that requires us to actually do something, we're gonna be at this party with Slater using the camcorder. We just gotta find all of these items to pick up. Most of these NPCs will have them, and some are, hidden on tables and stuff. But after we find all of these items, we're gonna get the trophy, Fight for Your Right. And then after that party, we're gonna be flying over the town, and this is gonna be the last chapter of the game. So after we beat this, we're gonna get the trophy Last Song for beating the game, along with the Platinum, The Sound of the Future. So boom, that was the Platinum for Mixtape. This game was, really freaking awesome. I love music like this. I love that it plays as you, plays in the background as you progress through the game, and it kind of goes with the level and stuff, how the characters interact with it, with like the clapping and stuff. I'm gonna give this game a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's got that specialness. It feels so unique, and it's, very cozy and just vibey. It's a very fun game. But as for this Platinum, it was short. I'll give it that. It's very quick. Doesn't take a lot of time to complete this. But the sections where you have to do things without failing, they don't really tell you what needs to be done specifically. And then the firework part was just literally impossible with the controller. I hated that, and I had to repeat multiple sections over and over again. So I'm gonna give this I think a 6. I feel like it's a 6. Maybe 7. The game was fun, but the Platinum was just not my favorite thing. But that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.